You are a spiritual being. You recognize something in you that is greater than the experience you may be living. Trust that part of who you are. Our difficulty in our society is due to all the conditioning we have had through education and culture that places so much emphasis on our mind and denying our emotions. You have not been properly taught about your true spiritual nature, and that the mind, body, and emotions are tools to serve you. These concepts can be quite challenging to accept, particularly if your family history and life experience is steeped in religion. Yet, all religions, in some way or another, do not contradict what is being said, nor are they contradictory to what science has discovered at the quantum level and beyond. All that is required is the ability to recognize the time of religious origins, the knowledge and understanding of the day, and that the scriptures conveyed a message in the best possible way that could be understood at that time. Even in areas where no organized religion exists, spirituality is an integral strand in the fabric of society. From Bush people to Native Americans, Australian Aboriginals, prehistoric cavemen at some point in time, have all had those within their ranks that had a deeper sensitivity to something beyond the common experience. Shamans, medicine men and women, and whatever other titles they were given, all had a relationship with the divine, were more sensitive to the mystical, and had a capacity to understand mankind's relationship to creation in the best possible context, given the knowledge available to them in that time. You came into this world for a purpose. Your spiritual self is that part of you that inspires you to action. The soul cries out at the pain of living small, rather than your potential. The soul also carries the pain of the trespasses against the spirit on many other levels, transgressions of mankind against spirit. Remember, spirit is love, and you treat others the way you wish to be treated. These tales and expressions fit the model. Spirit to spirit, you and I are the same, are one, and in loving you, I love myself. In violating you, I violate myself. The soul cries in anguish. Live to your spiritual potential, or experience the pain and anguish of the soul's experience, as it remembers the physical experience of being human. The body, mind, and emotions experience the manifestation of the reality you create. Through socializing and conditioning, particularly between the ages of 10 to 13 years old, as we discover our own reasoning abilities, most will experience some traumatic events in school, family, or life at large. Without the adequate social supports, healthy family dynamics, etc., the child is left to fizzle in the confusing array of contradictory social and spiritual realities that are at odds with each other in their daily experience. Imagine the confusion, particularly in a society that is so bereft of proper spiritual, body, mind, and emotion education. There is a lot more to us than what we are taught. We are energy, we are spirit, and we are all those aspects. We have been taught as well, physical, mental, sexual, and emotional. We are complex, and yet, from the energetic spiritual level, everything can be made easier to understand and manage. You then begin to enjoy the experience of being human, of being alive, and learning the meaning and various facets of the physical body. The mind and its thoughts, the emotions and the values they represent, the body and its requirements for safety and security. We are complex, and yet, so simple. To understand the basis of this energetic spirit, it is important that one understand the origins of the universe. All matter is not really matter, it is energy. The science of today has made major discoveries beyond our previous understanding that clearly demonstrates that all matter is made from bands, or strings, of energy. In fact, For a time it was called string theory. As the anomalies and discrepancies in the theory were resolved, it was renamed M-theory, and clearly shows that we live in a reality that includes 11 dimensions. For a good basic understanding of the theories, and how it all works, watch The Elegant Universe, viewable online. I also recommend watching the movie What the Bleep Do We Know? One thing I have in addition to what I am viewing and reading about these discoveries is something more. Where many scientists may now think they fully understand the beginning and end of the universe and its origins, I am further challenged by the fact that all this energy came from somewhere. God still exists in this model. Science has always had the means to help us make more sense of the world, the universe, of creation, of God, and of God's instructions.